Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. If you remember from last time, we took a beating. Yeah, there's not a whole lot left that isn't damaged in some way. You can kind of see all the armor is rippling, and I've even done a little bit of repairs. I could run around and repair everything, or... the lights aren't even working very well over here. Okay. Or I could possibly set up a repair bay over here. Haven't really played with the idea of repairing a capital ship with a base repair bay, but let's give it a try, huh? I think if I can just park part of it over here somewhere, that should do the trick. But, of course, I'm going to need power and some other stuff, so let's set all of that up. Oh, also, after the last episode, I did a thing I should have done a long time ago. I actually automated the ramp. So if I get close enough, there we go. So the ramp now comes down if I'm within range, and as soon as I step out of range, back here, it should come back up again. In theory, the ramp just went up. Yeah, I don't know. You see these right here? Those are tier 1 large generators. This right here is a tier 2 large generator. So I'm going to put this thing somewhere. I was thinking, actually, I might be able to get it up there. I think I kind of want it to be like that. There we go. Talk about power output, right? So now I can steal these two. And that should be a lot more efficient for what I have. So let's go ahead and set up a generator right here. Put in 2, I've got them. Throw in some fuel. And I'm hoping that'll be enough to actually, like, repair this thing. Ah! It's not fast. Come on. Okay. So let's move the ship over and see if we can start getting some repairs. I don't know if this is even going to work. Is there even power? Oh, I didn't turn on the power. Okay, hang on. Do I not have... Huh. You know what? I don't think I actually have a core on this. That could be a problem. There we go. Now we have power. Okay. And power is on. And since I own both of these... Oh, my. Excuse me, camera. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and hop out. And if I'm lucky, that thing will start doing its thing, but does not seem as though I am lucky. Currently repairing MBT. Okay. But it's not using any power, and it's not actually repairing the MBT. So, what's the story there? What if I start a new base and move those things over to it? So I'm just going to put this fuel tank, yeah, right there. And we're going to put this repair thing right there. And we're going to throw some fuel in there. And we're going to turn the power on. Let's go see if we can repair this way. Also, is it possible that these things don't work on capital ships? Repair bay. MBTEE. Progress, 95%. Main. Power, 0%. So I don't think it's doing anything. You know what? I changed my mind. We're going to go limp home. We're going to come back later. I want to actually head home. Back to Aqua. Can't lock the target there because I'm on Oskatoon. We could drop by Skillion. I don't think we've been to Skillion. Skillon. Just Skillon. Skillon? Skillon. Something like that. Let's go there on the way back to Aqua. We can get some repairs done. There we go. You need a warp drive to jump? Where's my warp drive? I don't have a warp drive? Wait. It used to be on the ceiling there, didn't it? Darn it. Okay, let me make a warp drive. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, let's actually turn on the thrusters again. And then try it. There we go. So this is Skillin, huh? Interesting. What do we got? Copper, cobalt, neodymium, sathium, promethium. Okay, nothing particularly amazing. There's Aqua. Go! Welcome back to Aqua. So I'm pretty sure that my little base is on the shore of that lake right there. And there she is. Beautiful. It's nice to be home. And we've got all sorts of new toys with us. And hey, look, there's the old farm. But we've got new toys with us and new plans, new ideas. Should be good. Whoa. That was closer to the ground than I thought. And let's see if we can land this thing so I can step out onto that little... Yeah, that's not going to work. I want to shut down anything that's not being used. Signal, lights, oxygen. I don't care if it removes the oxygen. 2.62. Alright, whatever. We'll just shut everything off. Unfortunately, it does mean that we're going to need to pull things out of the refrigerator, but that's okay. Got to manually open the door, but that's okay too. Oh, it is good to be home. I wonder if I could set up that repair thing right here. I wonder if it would work. Oh, I can't have two of these. And there's another one over there. Where is it? Oh, it's not here. It's in here. Somewhere. There it is. Now, will you fix? Yay, it will fix. I wonder what the deal was with the other place. If you happen to know, please let me know. Let's see how long it's going to take. 96%. There's a lot of damage. That's okay. You just keep on doing that thing. John! It's been so long. How's it going? You've been holding down the fort pretty well. Everything looks like it's good. How you been doing on the fuel? You been keeping that fuel up? Oh yeah. It's all good. Nice. Well done, man. Well done. Well, time to put away some of the spoils of war, man. Let's see. I've got a whole bunch of upgrade kits, which might mean I can make myself... There we go. Enhanced assault rifle. Excellent. Actually, let's see if I have any assault rifles. Or even enhanced assault rifles. Yeah, I've already got a spare. Nice. And I brought a bunch of money. Let's see how much I get. So I was at 654, 220. my gold coins. Okay, have to drag it in. 655 and 656. So that really didn't make much difference. I've still got just piles and piles of money. That's cool. So, John, has there been any excitement while I've been gone? Any, you know, attacks or anything? No? Okay. I'm gonna build a new capital vessel. You don't really care, do you? You've never taken any interest in me. Some of the other aliens do. Well, no, I guess they don't either. Just the ones that are trying to kill me. Alright, I think this is all fixed up. That's cool. What is this? Oh, that's right. So they changed this. Oh my. Let's just go ahead and disassemble that. Not even sure I get that back now that I think about it. It's a lot of oxygen. Yeah, they changed it so now it's... Oh, look at all the water. That's awesome. This thing's been sitting here for a while. So now you don't make oxygen generators anymore. You make water generators, and then the water generators create water, which you can turn into oxygen. Components, fusion cells. Do it. Make as many as you can. Might take a while. That's okay. I'm not sure what to do with the rest of this oxygen, because, honestly, I do not need this much oxygen. That's okay. I'll toss it in, in consumables with the other oxygen. I don't understand. What do you mean, overkill? It's just... yeah, that's what I do. I'm not even done yet. So I've been standing here staring at this thing for a while, trying to come up with what my next plan is. And I realized that this is a horrible design. I mean, I knew that. This was more nostalgia than anything else. But it's completely the wrong direction on all of the above. So, we are going to start over. We're going to make a new capital ship. Now, I'll keep this guy. I mean, more as a museum piece than anything else. And this time, what I actually want to do is make myself a capital ship, well, worthy of the name. So, it's going to actually have, like... I'm gonna spend some time making it look nice, both on the inside and the outside. I actually want to have, like, captain's quarters and a lounge area, and waste some time and space on that kind of thing, because it'll be fun. But I also want it to actually I just want to cover it with turrets. And turrets that work on a planet. So let's do that. Now, one thing I know is that this platform right here is not going to be big enough. I think I want to build a big landing area over the lake. And I want to make it part of this same grid. Oh, hey John. I can see you. Yeah, he can't hear me. I wonder if his species can't hear. That would explain a lot. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to use this as a connector. I think there's actually better ways to do this, but it's okay. And I'm thinking that what I want to do is have this kind of stretch out into the lake, and then we'll have pontoons of some sort going down to the ground. So there's a maximum, when you just do this stretch out thing, there's a maximum distance. And I'm going to go to the maximum distance both directions. Yeah. There we go. So that's going to be our width, and then I'm going to do the same thing this direction. I'm going to do it twice. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. Am I not getting all the way to the ground? Is that the issue? Hang on, let's make sure I'm getting all the way to the ground. There we go. I think I wasn't. And then one more time, but I'm going to lose contact with my drone if I do that. Alright. So we're going to go out this far. Shh. And then the trick is to make sure that I'm embedded in the ground. I think that's the issue. Yes. I'm going to need a lot more cement. Is this going to work? Or will it break? It'll break, just in case you're wondering. Okay, I need to make a whole bunch more cement. Oh. But this is busy making massive quantities of fuel. So I need another constructor. We'll just stick this out here for now. There we go. Let's make it nice and easy to get to. Blocks. Make me crazy amounts of concrete blocks, please. Now, I think I might have some more concrete blocks around here somewhere. So, this is going to be, like once I fill it in, this is going to be our new capital ship landing pad. That was our old one. I kind of want to get a feel for how much larger this is going to be. I'm not trying to make a gigantic ship. I just want to make sure there's plenty of room. Okay, so it's basically, it's the size of the MBT, but bigger. So that's reasonable. And if I have to make it bigger, I will. Yeah. Whoops. I guess it didn't like that extra weight. Okay, that's a little more solid. Now, hopefully, we can fill these in without explosions. We'll see. Oh, come on! Alright, if that can't handle it, I don't know what can. Well, okay, I do know what can. Just making it solid all the way to the ground. But I don't want to do that. There. That's better. Took me all day to do it, but that's looking good. Okay. Rinse and repeat. Good morning, everybody. I've been working overnight. You can see. What do you like? Do you think? Do you like it? Seriously. No, I mean, is it nice? No? Yeah, it's fine. I don't care what you think. I do. I do care what you think. But, anyway. It's here. It's a big, open, cement dock kind of thing. I was putting up some railing, kind of getting a feel for it. I think I'll continue the railing. I like it. I'll probably do more of, this kind of lighting around. Not sure. But let's get going on actually making ourselves a capital ship. So item number 1 is obviously going to be to place this guy down. So let's do that right there. Look at that. We have a capital vessel, everybody. That's right. Here it is. It's a capital vessel. Okay. I think we might have a little bit of work to do. In the past, I've always kind of built a room and then crammed all my equipment inside of it and then stuck all the stuff I want on the outside, things like thrusters, to the outside of that room, and then tried to wrap it and make it look nice. I'm going to do things a little differently this time. So this time, I'm going to think about how I want to move between the different rooms I'm in. The very first thing I'm going to do is remove this pilot seat, because there's absolutely no reason to have the pilot seat right in front of my core. Let's start off by working on making something nice looking at the front. And I'm not going to do my old style of having the downward facing windows. I'm going to do kind of more the traditional bridge on the top front of the ship. I think that's perfectly, I mean, there's a reason that that's the most common way that things are designed. So let's do it. Seems like a good start. Now, I could do this in creative mode, but as I've probably mentioned a few times, I prefer to design in survival. I don't know why. I think it's something about the challenge, and there's something about having that kind of instant feedback of how much it's going to cost. That's the one. I'm going to want engineering kind of back. Let's see. Let's stretch this out a bit. I'm thinking if I have a wall right here, this should be a good sized bridge. Yes? Oh, I don't know. And then this will be our passageway to the back to the rest of the ship. I'm going to need more of these steel blocks, aren't I? We'll get some more steel blocks. Also, it's very roundabout to get to this point from out there, so I'm going to do this. I'll make a nice direct route. For the most part, I'm going to use steel blocks instead of hardened or combat hardened or any of that kind of thing, just for weight. And then we're going to be adding decorative armor to the outside that'll be hardened armor, whatever the name of that stuff is. Maybe one side will be the lounge and the other side will be the captain's quarters. I'm not sure, but one of the things I do want to do is I want to put all the furniture and things in before I finish off the rooms. Because a lot of times what I end up doing is putting in a bunch of stuff and then finding out either I've got way too much room in the room or I have way too much stuff for the space that I allotted. So, let's not make that mistake this time. Okay, decorative items. This is something I want to think about now. So I'm thinking as the captain, if I'm hanging out in my quarters, I don't necessarily want people to walk in and immediately see my bed. So this is going to be a 2-story unit. So let's see, we're going to need a wall. That makes this a little small. Well, if it's 2 stories, it won't be that big of a deal. So if I have a set of stairs here, but what do you do with... See, the problem with something like a 2-story apartment in this game is that you need floors, and floors are very large. So I end up with, you know, this kind of thing going on, where I can't put in a wall. Even if I put in a wall, you know, let's put this in as a floor. If I put a floor there, I can't put anything underneath it. You can see that it's not going to go underneath it because it's already taking up that space. And the same problem happens on the other side. If I put the wall facing up, like this, then I can't put anything above it. So separating the top from the bottom requires a full block. Like a full block. And that really decreases my options. Okay. So maybe instead of doing a 2-story, I do just need to have it kind of stretch out a little bit. See, I'm glad I'm thinking about this stuff now. Let's see if we run across this mirroring issue. Yep. So this one, we'll put it off by 1. By the way, I figured out the solution for that is go in and reselect your symmetry plane, and it will start working again the way you expect. Okay. So on this wall, we don't have to worry too much because I'm going to have glass here. And I'm also thinking that I'm going to do some sort of slope, like this kind of thing. And then what I want to do with the glass is have it actually embedded a little bit. Let's rotate it around like this. And then this will be completely surrounded with a shroud of sorts, like that. So very little enemy fire will get into the glass. But you'll still be able to kind of stand here and look out. And that's inverted. There we go. Alright, so now if this is the wall for the captain's room, I'm going to want... Lab table's kind of cool, but... Nah. I need more of this kind of furniture. And I'm thinking that the captain is going to want to be able to have meetings. So we'll probably have something there. Double as a breakfast nook, you know. Nice little sofa. That's big. That's not a little sofa. Could put a sofa there. A little small one. This looks nice. Sun's going down. I just realized I still have symmetry mode on. Let's turn that off again. The sun is going down. We need lights. This will allow us to continue working through the night. Somewhat. We do have to think about power and that kind of thing. We're also going to need to do a lot of, like, decoration. I'm actually going to color it. I'm going to change the textures. I'm going to do all kinds of things to make this look nice. So don't worry. I know you are worrying. Does he want a shower like this? Ew, neat. Have I seen this shower before? I don't think I have. I can't get inside? That's not acceptable. Is that good? I have a wardrobe over here and the closet over here. I know they're basically the same thing, but it seems backward too. I always think of a closet as something that's built in and a wardrobe as something that's freestanding. And this fills the whole wall like it's built in, while this is freestanding. So shouldn't this be the wardrobe and this be the closet? Well, anyway. Not important. None of this is important. You know, I could put the toilet there, like that, and then this one that's, yeah, so that makes it private. And then to get rid of that tile look, we can put walls on either side or something. That looks kind of cool. So now there's this private bathroom that, you know, other people can use it too. It's cool. I mean, it's a modest captain's bedroom. We've got our bridge. We've got our captain's quarters. This is going to be like the lounge area. Then down here is where we're going to have things like manufacturing and engineering. This is where we'll have our gravity generator, that kind of thing. I need to go make a better generator, but I've got some large fuel tanks and my gravity generator. So I'm thinking the gravity generator's probably going to be right about there. Seems reasonable. Even though I can't place anything in there with it, it's it looks a lot nicer. It doesn't feel so thick. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do something like that here too. That does feel a lot more open, doesn't it? Now, for the ceiling, I don't see any reason not to just do solid blocks. I do want to get your input on that, though, so if you disagree, please let me know. I am probably going to wish I hadn't crammed the stuff in so tight, but that's okay. That is a really big generator. I'm going to have to think about this more. I think maybe I want to separate this out a little bit. Maybe what I actually want to do is have one side be storage and the other side, like over here, be the generator and the gravity generator. So what do you guys think? Do you like what I've done so far? Make sure and write it in the comments below. And remember it well, because it's all going away. I don't like any of this. I'm starting over. It gave me all kinds of good ideas for how I should have done it the first time, but couldn't have done it the first time because I hadn't played around with ideas. It's kind of one of those things, you know? You gotta do it once to figure out what you don't want to do. You ever have that? I don't know. I do it all the time. If only you knew how many videos I've thrown away. Anyway, no, I've got some really good ideas, but we're going to work on them in the next episode, because we're out of time right now. But I do, you know, every once in a while I like to do videos where I kind of talk about my thought process, and I know that some of you guys really enjoy that. I like it, just thinking it out. Some of this is going to stay, and some of it I'm just going to build in a slightly different way. I realized, for example, that if I replace... Oh, these are hard. If I replace these, yeah, like with something like that, and then I put... Where's a half block? There we go. And then I put half blocks like this... I don't actually lose any room whatsoever, like, as in the number of blocks. However, I get a much wider corridor that just feels a lot better. You know what I mean? And it kind of has this cool look. You get the idea. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've been having fun doing some designing. And, well, I want to hear your ideas. I think I am going to actually go with more of a two-story design in the front, but it's going to be, well, it's going to be a little different than I had originally goofed around with. I kind of want the bridge area to be a two-story, then the first few rooms be one story with another story above them, and then the engineering manufacturing area will be like 3 stories tall, because I've got a whole bunch of different things I have to put in this area. So it's going to be like the whole ship is going to kind of slope up toward the back, I think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll play around with it next episode. More than likely, next episode will be all about making this thing the way we want it. So, yeah. There you go. Make sure and come back so you can see that, you know, because that'll be fun. Yeah, that's all. I don't have anything else. I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.